As you cannot hear maybe, but she always can hear it. I'm not Italian, because typical German, because I'm Austrian. I'm an archaeologist and to develop the archaeological part. We'll hike up this so-called old castle from 10th or more 11th century, new castle, which is in Italy quite relative because it's from 14th century. First part, Petroglyphs, Rupe Magna, more than 5,400. The upper valley is full of rock engravings. We have a lot of ideas, but we do not know exactly what they were used for. The first period, the oldest petroglyphs we have here on the Rupe Magna are from the Copper Age. Copper Age here in the Valtellina is about 3,500 down to 2,500 BC. We call them as geometric figures. Second period is the Bronze Age, about 2,200 down to 1,000 BC. Well, I always heard this comment, especially from Italians. No, they were not primitive.
We are very bad.
We are bad and primitive people, yeah, but they were not. He was not living in a cave. He had his house. I mean, yeah. He had his animals, growing his plants, growing his fields. People changed from hunters and gatherer to having settlements and have their animals and grow their lands, whatever. This started for Europe 9,000, 8,000 BC. It arrived Italy about 6,000 BC. We do not have anymore these geometric figures. Now we have anthropomorphic figures. Hands up in the air, the arms are U-shaped, box-shaped, the legs are triangle-shaped, a male, female, whatever. But I want to have a chronology. Third and last is the Iron Age. We have still pre-Roman figures. We have animals. We have something that looks, or we call rake, a symbol of fertility of the lands they were growing. And what we do not have here in the pictures, but we have here in the logo, we have warrior figures. Some with a lance and a shield, an oval shield normally, or others with a shield and a sword. Why we think this Iron Age, the position of the sword. How to imagine people who did these first rock engravings here. Fortunately, you will go to Bolzano, no?
Exactly. For one of the change of the itinerary is going to Bolzano to see the Iceman.
This is really fantastic. Because just remember what I say, when you see the Iceman, his small findings, you see the reconstruction. Like him, were the people who made the rock engravings here. He died in 3,200 BC, about people like him. An entrance gate there, you can see that not just that there is a wall, it's not a drystone wall, there is rest of mortar inside. This is a stable wall. Romans already had the mortar, even the better one that they had. The geological situation doesn't offer you the lime. That's why the cost of a castle is to organize the lime. We are in a valley. The stones are, you can see, but their mortar was quite sandy.
So they didn't build houses out of those stones.
Just the weight itself is keeping it 90% together. And that's why if you turn around, which is quite nice now, you can see the tip of the mountain. Before, where it's a bit lower, that's the Mortirolo Pass. In all the Valtellina, the three leagues, the grey leagues, which are nowadays the Canton Grigione of Switzerland, they conquered the Valtellina and kept it till 1797.
Wind, da wiegt Maria ihr Kind, mit ihrer schlauen engelweisen Hand, sie hat dazu kein Wiegenband.
Ach, Josef, lieber Josef mein, ach, hilf mir wiegen, mein Kindlein.
Wie kann ich dir denn dein Knäblein wiegen? Ich kann ja kaum selber die Finger krumm biegen. Schumschei, Schumschei, Schumschei.
Good morning in Swiss German. Guten Morgen, grüß euch. So please follow me and...
There's our those are our rooms.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Attention on the right. Breaker, dummy-car and lock-car. At the same time, passengers and freight train. Also petrol tank. I think that this train is ready to lost some cars, because normally petrol tanks don't reach Tirano. Next stop is Brusio. Very big problem at the start of the 20th century to build something on a rock slide. The narrow gauge, the Brusio loop, where we can gain with this narrow gauge train in less than 400 feet diameter, 65 feet. A symbol of this line, one of the motivation UNESCO World Heritage from 2008. Stay on the left, something also to the right. When the train arrives, we have to cross 2 times the bridge. The first time on the bottom, the right. The second time on the left. Turn to the right for less than 1 minute. We see the train reaching the bridge. Also to the rear of the train, the completely turn line on the left.
Oh, that's so cool.
And crossing highland, some less than 3,200 feet over the sea here, to reaching Poschiavo in less than 10 minutes at 3,300. A lot of pasture, but no cows. Where are the cows? We are still in summer, they are still on holiday, normally from 5,000 feet and above, and not here. They are arriving here at the end of this month and stay here in autumn or in spring and winter inside, because they have to do much better meat, butter, cheese and so on. Attention please inside tunnels. They are also narrow tunnels, narrow gauge. This railway is not only a tourist railway but also local railway. To get off the train at the next stop, you have to push the button. There's a train waiting us at the station. We have to stop. And the altitude is very nice, 5,555 or 5,555 when I say in German. I like so much High German, but when I hear Swiss German or Grison German, the highland of Cavaglia. Quickly now on the left, and then also after the next tunnel, always on the left. A very nice glacier on the left, Balue Glacier. 5,500 at the bottom side and 12,800 at the peak. Like a plane. Spectacular. From the bottom side, we are entering the station. On the left, the lakes of Bernina Pass.
You'll often ponder on the years that roll so swiftly by, my dears, that roll so swiftly by.
Just like me here. We can jump down and take a ski over a ski slope that is not ready today. The last here at the end of the winter, end of May, they have completely covered and conserved the snow until now. So they can reopen normally with the first snow in the middle part of October. When there is snow, they can open the whole area normally in the middle of November. A lot of ski slopes this side, black and red. But there is also, at the other side, some glaciers. The longest you can find over the Alps, some more of 7 miles. In that case, over the glacier, they say is double black.
Oh, yeah.
That is one of the motivations that are. Then follow me.
You've grown up, my dears, and are as old as I. You'll often wonder on the years that roll so swiftly
whatever it is, yeah,
by,
we'll take it for now.
my dears, that roll so swiftly by. And of the many lands you will have journeyed
It's a little chilly out here when you sit a while.
But there is something extra because now she's offering you a very special drink, alcoholic.
Bombardino. Bomba is bomb. It's a small bomb.
Yeah.
It's something to warm up when you're on the mountain.
It's
You are
sweet,
skiing.
but
Exactly. It's made with eggs
yeah,
and rum.
yeah.
Eggs and what?
Rum. Viva for the Diavolezza.
So, okay.
The same Paluglesia we have seen from Agrarian station, 12,800. But also the Bernina on the right, some clouds over there, but there was a peak that is only 13,285 feet over the sea, the highest peak you can find in the Central Eastern Alps. Over the mountains, a very nice she-devil. A lot of hunters seeing this she-devil, they want to reach the top and became in love with them, and they fall always to death. Arach, very wonderful young man, he falls to death. And she starts crying a lot. Why we have the name? Her cries gives the names to a glacier. Mortais Arach. I have killed Arach, or Arach is death. Morterach, the name of the glacier. Mort in English, the death of Arach.
You've grown up, my dears. There comes a dreary day when meet the locks of black appears the first pale gleam of grey, my dears. The first pale gleam of grey. Then of the past you'll dream as grey-haired grown-ups do, and seek once more its
poco percorreremo il famoso viadotto elicoidale di Brusio, sul quale gireremo in un'ampia curva come nelle gallerie elicoidali. Lungo il tracciato del viadotto è possibile ammirare formazioni rocciose tondeggianti simili ai igloo, che in passato servivano per conservare vino e formaggio.
In Kürze fahren wir über den berühmten Kreisviadukt.